If you saw this live stream while it was happening, you probably thought it was fake. Millions of people did. A crying TikToker, a dark apartment, a shadow behind her hallway. At first, people called it another internet stunt, until police entered the apartment live on camera and found blood inside the bathroom. But that wasn't the terrifying part. The terrifying part was what viewers discovered after she disappeared, because hidden inside her old live streams, someone had been watching her for weeks, standing silently in the background, not moving, not speaking, just waiting. And nobody noticed. Not her viewers, not the police, not even Maya herself, until it was too late. Her name was Maya Ross, 24 years old, a small TikTok creator living alone in an apartment outside Chicago. At first, her content was normal: makeup videos, late night talks, apartment vlogs, relationship stories. Nothing violent, nothing criminal. Nothing that suggested her life was about to become a case people would study frame by frame. Maya only had around 40,000 followers, but her audience was loyal. She streamed almost every night, usually after midnight. People liked her because she felt real. No studio, no big setup. Just Maya, her phone, a cheap ring light, and the quiet apartment behind her. But then viewers started noticing things she did not. The first clip looked harmless. Maya was talking to her viewers when a cabinet door opened behind her. She didn't see it. The comments filled instantly. "Maya, the cabinet. Look behind you." But when Maya turned around, nothing happened. She laughed and said the apartment was old. Most people believed her, at least in the beginning. Then came another clip. This time, Maya was quiet, reading comments. In the silence, viewers heard a whisper. It sounded like someone said her name. Maya paused. She looked toward the hallway. Then she smiled nervously and blamed the neighbors. But viewers kept replaying the sound because it did not come from outside. It came from inside the apartment. A week later, someone posted a slowed-down clip from her live stream. In the reflection of the microwave door, there was a shape behind her, tall, dark, almost human. Maya dismissed it as a shadow from the ring light. But after that, her comment section changed. People were no longer watching just for Maya. They were watching the apartment. Then came the night that made her famous. The stream started at exactly 2:13 a.m. Maya appeared on camera, sitting on the floor beside her bed. Her makeup was smeared, her hands were shaking. She kept looking toward the hallway. For almost 20 seconds, she said nothing. Then she whispered 5 words. "Somebody is inside my apartment." The comments exploded. "Call police. Get out now." "Is this real?" Thousands of viewers joined within minutes. Maya picked up her phone and slowly turned the camera toward the hallway. At first, there was only darkness. Then someone in chat typed, "Wait." Another typed, "There's someone there." Then everyone saw it. A tall, dark figure standing near the kitchen, completely still. No face, no movement, just a shape watching from the dark. Maya froze. The camera shook. For 1 second, the figure seemed to lean forward. Then it vanished into the hallway. Maya screamed, and the live stream ended. By morning, the clip was everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Reddit, YouTube. People slowed it down frame by frame. Some called it fake. Others said Maya was being stalked. One video titled "The TikToker Being Hunted Live" reached 2 million views in one day. By sunset, Maya was no longer a small creator. She was a viral mystery. That afternoon, Maya posted an update. She said police had searched her apartment. No forced entry, no broken locks, no stolen items, no proof anyone had been there. According to police, nobody else was inside. But before ending the video, Maya walked into the bathroom. She showed viewers the mirror. 5 words were written across the glass. "I know you're lying." The internet lost control. Her followers jumped from 40,000 to almost 1 million. Every live stream pulled huge numbers. People watched for clues. They listened to every sound. They paused every reflection. But inside the apartment, things were getting worse. Maya said food was disappearing. Her closet door opened during the night, and someone kept moving things while she slept. One live stream ended when loud banging came from the ceiling. Another ended after Maya found her bedroom door locked from the outside. Viewers began building theories. Some said the apartment was haunted. Others believed a stalker was hiding in the building. Then a former maintenance worker left a comment that terrified everyone. He said old apartments often had crawl spaces above the ceilings. That comment changed everything, because during Maya's next stream, viewers heard footsteps above her bedroom, slow, heavy, directly over her head. Maya lived on the top floor. There was no apartment above her. She looked up at the ceiling. The footsteps stopped. Then 3 loud knocks hit from above. The live stream cut to black. For 3 days, Maya became the internet's biggest horror story. Then the first twist hit. Local reporters leaked details from the investigation. Police believed the bathroom message was not written by an intruder. The marker came from Maya's own kitchen drawer. People argued online. Maybe the stalker used her marker. Maybe police missed something. Then the second detail leaked. The threatening emos Maya showed in her videos had been sent from her own laptop. That changed everything. The internet turned against her overnight. People called her a liar. Reaction channels mocked her. Sponsors dropped her. Comments flooded every post. She faked it. She used fear for views. She tricked everyone. Maya denied it, but nobody believed her. Maya uploaded one furious response video. She said somebody hacked her computer. She said the apartment was not safe. She said police were missing something, but the damage was already done. Her viewers had flipped. The same people who once begged her to leave now accused her of acting. And that was exactly when the story became much worse. A neighbor uploaded security footage from Maya's hallway. The time stomp read 2:13 a.m., the same time as the original live stream. The video showed Maya entering her apartment alone. Nothing unusual. Then, 17 minutes later, someone else appeared. A tall man in a black hoodie. His face was hidden. He walked straight to Maya's door. The man did not break in. He pulled out a key, unlocked Maya's door, and walked inside. The footage ended there. The internet exploded again. Now everyone believed Maya had been telling the truth. Police reopened the investigation, but there was one problem. The man's face was never visible, and building records showed no spare key was missing. That night, Maya went live again. Almost 800,000 people joined instantly. This stream felt different. Maya looked terrified. Not dramatic, not emotional, terrified. Every light in the apartment was on. She kept checking the hallway. Then she admitted something nobody expected. Yes, some parts were fake. The comments froze. Maya confessed she had exaggerated strange moments for views. The mirror message was fake. The emails were fake. Some stories were pushed for attention. But then she said something that changed the entire mood. I think someone saw what I was doing and decided to make it real. For a few seconds, the chat went silent. Then Maya looked up at the ceiling. A slow, creaking sound came from above her bedroom. Maya stopped breathing. Viewers heard it too. Creaked, then silence. Creaked, then silence. Maya whispered, "He's above me." Suddenly, 3 heavy knocks hit the ceiling. Maya screamed. The phone fell, and the live stream ended. The next morning, police searched the building again. This time, they opened the ceiling above Maya's apartment. Inside, they found a hidden maintenance crawl space. It stretched above several units, and someone had been living there. Police found empty food containers, water bottles, blankets, a phone charger, and hundreds of photographs of Maya. Some photos were taken through her window, some were taken in the hallway, some were taken while she slept. But one photo disturbed investigators more than the rest. It showed Maya sitting in front of her ring light, the same place she live-streamed every night, and in the corner of the image, someone was standing inside her apartment, hidden in darkness. Police evacuated nearby units. News helicopters surrounded the building. The story became national news. Then detectives found a name connected to the photos: Eric Cole. Eric was another TikTok creator. He ran a horror account known for fake paranormal videos. And months earlier, Eric and Maya had secretly planned content together. Police recovered deleted messages between Maya and Eric. At first, the messages were normal, friendly, creative. They talked about collaborations. They talked about growing their channels. Then Eric's messages changed. He became obsessed with fear, with views, with making people believe something terrible was happening. One message from Eric said, "People only care when they think someone is truly in danger." Another said, "We can become famous forever if this feels real enough." Maya eventually stopped replying. Then came the final deleted message, the one police later released publicly. "You need a real ending." After that, Eric vanished. Police searched Eric's apartment. It was empty. Neighbors had not seen him in weeks. His phone was turned off. His car was found abandoned near a train station. There was no sign of him. No passport use, No bank activity, no new posts, nothing. Then 4 nights later, Maya started her final live stream. Nearly 2 million people joined. The stream opened with Maya locking every door inside the apartment. Police lights flashed outside the windows. Maya said officers were watching the building. She said she wanted the truth recorded live. Then she looked into the camera and said, "I think Eric wanted me to fake everything." Maya continued, "So nobody would believe me when it became real." The comments exploded. Some begged her to leave. Others still called it a stunt. Maya ignored them. Then she suddenly stopped talking. Her eyes moved toward the bedroom window, not outside. The reflection in the glass. Her face changed instantly. Viewers began typing the same thing. "Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Maya, don't move." She slowly picked up the phone, read the comments, then whispered, "What do you see?" Nobody had time to answer. Maya turned around and screamed. The scream barely sounded human. The camera shook violently. Something crashed. Viewers heard Maya running through the apartment. Then heavy footsteps followed her. A door slammed, glass broke, then silence. The phone landed face up on the floor. The camera pointed directly toward the dark hallway. For several seconds, nothing moved. Then a man slowly walked past the camera. Not running, not panicked, calm. He wore a black hoodie. His face was hidden in shadow. He stopped beside the phone. Millions of viewers watched in silence. The man slowly turned his head and looked directly into the live stream. Then the screen cut black. Police arrived less than 4 minutes later. According to reports, Maya's apartment was empty. No blood, no signs of struggle. Nothing stolen. The phone was still on the floor. The ring light was still glowing. The front door was locked from the inside. Maya Ross was gone, and Eric Cole was nowhere to be found. Investigators searched everywhere. The roof, the crawl space, nearby apartments, stairwells, parking garages, sewer access points. Nothing. No camera showed Maya leaving. No camera showed Eric leaving. Both were declared missing. But online investigators refused to let the case disappear. They began reviewing every old live stream Maya had ever posted. That was when they found the most disturbing part. In at least 11 separate videos, someone was visible in the background, sometimes near the kitchen, sometimes inside the hallway, sometimes reflected in the window, always still, always watching. Hidden in darkness, the figure had been there for weeks, and nobody noticed until Maya was gone. But the final discovery came months later. A video editor enhanced Maya's last live stream. He slowed the footage, brightened the hallway, and zoomed in on the moment the hooded man walked past the phone. At first, people saw only him. Then someone noticed the space behind him. There was another figure in the hallway. The second figure stood farther back, completely still, almost blended into the darkness. 2 people had been inside Maya's apartment, not one. Police never publicly explained the second figure. Some believe it was Eric. Some believe Eric was the man near the phone, but others believe the worst possibility, that Maya was not the only victim. Because if you pause the final live stream at exactly 2 hours, 13 minutes and 9 seconds and look carefully into the hallway, the second figure appears to move, not toward Maya, not toward the phone, but toward the man in the black hoodie. And just before the stream cuts forever, the figure smiles. To this day, nobody knows what really happened inside Maya's apartment. Some people believe she faked the story for fame. Some believe Eric turned the fake story into a real crime. And some believe they both became part of something neither one controlled. But one question still has no answer. If Eric was the stalker, then who was standing behind him? Maybe Maya lied at the beginning. Maybe Eric planned the ending. But the final live stream left behind one thing nobody could explain. There were two shadows in that hallway. One walked toward the camera. The other waited behind him. And after that night, Maya, Ross, and Eric Cole were never seen again.